Okay guys, well, we are near the end of June and today I'm on Lost Mountain Lake. I'm on the north end. I launched at Triple T Beach here and I'm going to be chasing walleye here. I think I'm going to tackle these rock piles. If you kind of go up a little bit north, you can find a bunch of rock piles, and south there's lots of rocks. So I'm going to be pitching jigs with crawlers to start off with, and using the live scope, and hopefully hunt down some nice big walleye. All right, let's start fishing. All right, there we go. First fish of the morning. That's a nice big walleye here. Right on. First cast, really. All right, that's a nice walleye. All right, there we go. Look at that guy. Beauty. So, what I'm doing is I'm just pitching. Not huge, but nice one nonetheless. So yeah, I'm just pitching a little Gamakatsu Northland with a Gamakatsu on it and a full crawler, and I'm looking for them in the rocks on the live scope. Sweet, first one. There we go, got him. Alright, here's a nice fish, guys. This is a nice fish. Oh yeah, beauty. Beauty. All right. All right, there we go. That's a walleye. That's what we came here for. Okay, guys. Nice walleye here. They shouldn't have the bellies on them right now after they've spawned, but this is about 25 incher and nice big head on it. And I'm just pitching jigs here in the rocks and looking for suspended walleye. The bigger suspended marks, just pitch at them and just kind of drift that jig just above them, and just watch for them, that line to go tight, and then set the hook. But nice fish, hoping for about 5 more inches, get a nice 30 would be beauty. But yeah, this is a typical fish here on Lost Mountain, just spawned out thin right now, and good fight on him. All right, gonna let her go. walleye. Deadly. Big fish. Big old walleye. Nice. Okay guys, they're just right up on the rocks here. Just crazy. Alright. There we go. Beauty. Alright, let's get him. Alright guys, here's a nice fish. Nice Lost Mountain 26-incher. And I'm pitching in about 6-7 feet of water here, right on the rocks. Beauty fish. Alright. Let's let this guy go. Hey guys, this is kind of where I'm finding them. You can see here's the channel coming out of Triple T, and I'm just on this rocky point here. I'm sitting at 8.8 feet and probably pitching into 6. Water temperature is 67.2, and they're just sitting in these rocks here. I can actually see them when I get in shallow. I can see them swimming around. You're really in shallow right now, so pretty cool. I did try going deeper, 18-20 feet, cruising around with live scope, and didn't see anything. I was like starting to question if, wow, usually there's fish out there, but maybe my live scope isn't working proper. I could see a lot of bait fish, but none of those big solid red marks. But when I came in here, I could see them sitting in there, which is, they're in shallow. So you gotta find the fish to catch the fish. So early season, shallow water. As it progresses, warms up, move out deeper. But today is on the point here at Triple T, pitching a jig into the rocks and banging off a few walleye. Okay. Well, it's an absolutely beautiful day out here today. We're nearing the beginning of July, out in front of Triple T here. The water is glass, which is not great for catching walleye all the time, but for whatever reason they're in shallow and there's no wind or waves. I have seen lots of bait fish in here, so they're probably hammering the bait fish up in shallow. So beautiful, beautiful day. Can't ask for a nicer day. All right, let's fish. There we go. Got a nice walleye. That guy was suspended halfway down. Not a giant, but nice walleye. He's got some power. All right. That's a nice fish. Oh, he spit the hook. Sweet. Okay, so this is the hook I'm using here. It is a You can see that very well, but it's a Northland, and it's got that Gamakatsu hook. I really like these hooks. They really drive up that bony plate on their mouth, and I like to tip it with a full crawler, and just gives it a nice profile on the live scope that you can see it coming down. So very simple hook, and guys are just pounding the walleye just with simple jigs. I'm using a black with a gold there, and it's working. I'm in about 18 feet of water here, so you don't have to worry about bear trauma or nothing like that. Fish release real nice. But these are the ticket, and I always carry a secondary rod, and I put just a reactionary bait on. I got one of these finishers here. And these guys are really good too, if you can see it. So a lot of times I will, if they're not going to hit the minnow, I'll pitch at them a few times, or with, not the minnow, with the crawler. They kind of chase it, they're kind of looking at it. I'll throw a finisher at them, and a lot of times it's just that reactionary bite they like. It's a bit early for the finishers right now, but it's always worth a try. Have your secondary rod in the boat, and if you see a big mark and he doesn't take your jig, I throw a finisher at him, and a lot of times they'll smoke that. So just a simple little tip, and it's caught me quite a few big 30-inch walleye out here with that finisher after they just don't want to take that jig. So all right, let's keep fishing. Little guy. Another one right underneath me too. Alright, well, he's not too big. Ooh, it's not too bad. Alright, we're hooked up again here. Nice walleye. 14 feet. Ooh, nice one. Right on. That's a big walleye. Not a 30, but healthy fish. Alright. Just jigging it right on the bottom underneath the boat. Look at this guy. Nice fat fish. It is a 24-inch walleye, oh, just under 24. Hey guys, another 24-incher, just a hair under. We're getting mid-afternoon, 4:20 here, and now haven't got anything bigger than 24, 25 inches. They are smoking them down south though. They're getting 30s, lots of 30s down Grandview, Regina Beach, a little bit north of there. But I'm not going to make that run. That's pretty far for me. But I'll take these 24s. Fun fish to catch. They're in shallow, so you don't ever have to worry about any barrow trauma, nothing like that. And yeah, it's all fun catching them. All right, there we go. We'll let this guy go. 25 feet out. There's the jig. Here we go. There we go, got him. Just like that. Spot him on the scope. Cast. Boom, there's another one right down there right now too. All right. Not big, but nice walleye. Keep trying. There's one. Here he comes. Got him. There we go. Big fish. Possibly a pike. Oh, that's a nice walleye. Oh yeah, it's a walleye. Oh yeah, that's a nice walleye. Big walleye. Big walleye. Ooh. Got him. Yes. There we go. That's what we came here for. That's a beauty. Wow. Nice big walleye. Alright, right on. Okay. Okay guys, this is kind of what we came for here. Here we go. 27-incher. Nice, thick, fat walleye. 3 more inches and I hit the 30 today, but you can't go wrong with a nice big 27-inch girl like this. Beautiful fish. Got it on a crawler and a jig, black jig, and I'm in 12 feet of water here, and we're gonna let her go. What a beautiful fish here on Lost Mountain Lake. Gorgeous. All right. All right, guys. Well, 6:30 here, or 5:30, I should say, and back in the distance, you can kind of see a big dark cloud rolling in. Got some rain by the looks of it. Wind totally changed direction here. We got a wind coming out of the kind of the east here, just switched right up. And as soon as that weather pattern kind of switched here, I noticed just the fish just totally turned off. So good day, lots of walleye. Got lots of 24, 25, 26, 27. No 30 today though, which was a nice, would have been a nice fish for a day like today, but you can't get those ones all the time out on Lost Mountain. I know guys really well on the south end. Like I said before, the 30s are coming out there. I just thought I'd try this as my first spot of the season here, just because the big arm in there, they spawn in there, and I was hoping maybe some of the big females would be lingering around here, but that's fishing. Lots of fun out here. Weather was absolutely beautiful, and I can't complain. So All right, well, time for me to pack up, put all the rods away, get everything ready for the road, and go home and have some supper. So thanks for watching. Hopefully my next video here, I'm headed up to a fly-in camp at Missy Lake, which is way up north of L'Orange. We fly out of Missinippi and hopefully get on some lake trout up there. Never been up there. Sounds like it's going to be a real blast. So, all right, well, thanks again for watching, and we'll probably see you on Missy Lake.